What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your girl Taylor Whaley here, and we're back. You already know what's going on. It's Let's Be Real. Genesee is on her way. She's just getting off work. You already know. Got to get that coin or whatever. But we do have a special guest in the building. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to
William Vance. William Vance in the building. How y'all doing?
All right, y'all. Thank you for being here, Vance. I really appreciate it. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into it, y'all. We're back, y'all. It's a new semester. We about to turn up bigger and better things for Let's Be Real and the whole CSIR organization. If y'all don't know, we have other shows on the org that we'll be airing all this week for the whole semester, y'all. So please make sure that you stay tuned, like us on Spreaker, and share it with your friends. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. So, Vance, right?
How you doing?
I'm doing great, boo. How are you doing?
I'm great.
Awesome. So, tell the people who you are, what it is that you do, so, we can get familiar with you.
Okay, I'm William Vance. I'm an artist. I'm trying to get out here as much as I can, doing whatever I can, really, to satisfy the people.
So, what kind of music do you make?
I make a little bit of everything. I make a little trap. I do some R&B, and if I can get to the right beats, I do some pop too.
Pop?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, what influenced you to make music, take it serious as a career?
I grew up always doing music. I started playing the piano when I was 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a very serious piano player, but you know how moms can be.
Right.
But I grew up playing piano. Then about 5th grade, saxophone. Around 5th grade too, I think I got in the church choir as well. It didn't last long. I didn't like it, honestly.
Yeah. What did you sing in the choir? What did you sing in the choir?
Oh, I sung, I think it was tenor. Yeah. No, I sung tenor. Yeah, my voice was always deep. Everyone was like, oh, I'm aiming to be a bass one day, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to do it like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was in the choir. Found a love for marching band. Switched instruments in high school, you know what I'm saying? Took that very serious.
Mm-hmm.
Went to college, got a degree in music, and then I'm getting certified. So at this point, I'm just trying to take my music more serious, seeing all the avenues I could really take with it.
Okay. I like that. So tell us a little bit about you growing up. Where are you from originally? Where did you go to high school?
Okay, I'm from Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up there until about I was 14. Then when I was 15, I ended up transferring, moved away to Gwinnett County. Mom wanted to get me out of trouble, honestly. But ended up being in Gwinnett County, went to Shiloh High School. Generals. But anyway, Charlotte High School, it really much made me. I really found myself there. Because, it was a lot of distractions when I was at Redan. There was a lot of distractions over there. I was with the right people, but everybody else is just...
Right.
It's a little rowdy. I ain't gonna cap, you know what I'm saying? But when I went to Charlotte, I really found myself, I really figured out what I wanted to do, did what I needed to do. And I found out who I was, so I really appreciated that at the end of the day.
Right. So... when you went to college, right? Well, first of all, what college did you go to?
Well, I went to Talladega.
And where is that?
It's in Alabama, a little small city.
Okay. So what was your major when you first went into college?
Oh, my major was, honestly, it was music production. I was trying to get more into the production side, but I felt like my talents could get... Really, I knew I was more than that in music. I had a better wave going on. I made All-State when I was in high school, so a lot of schools wanted me, throwing me money. Georgia State, Reinhardt, everybody, but I ain't gonna cap. I was messing around in high school, so my GPA wasn't that what's up, but some schools accepted me. South Carolina State, that's where I originally went. I went to South Carolina State for a couple of months. I was away from home for so long, I forgot what Atlanta felt like, honestly, but, I went to South Carolina State, had music production, and I ended up transferring because I felt like people was playing with me, so you know what I'm saying? So I had to dip. Ended up going to Talladega, went to the wave over there. The band was growing. Ended up going against Southern. That's a big thing in the band world, So we went against Southern University. That was a very big thing. So ended up keep growing with Talladega. Next thing you know, I graduated in about 3 years. Went straight for my master's and about to graduate this spring.
Okay, great. Congratulations to you.
Appreciate
Congratulations to all the graduates who are graduating this semester and this year in general. But, Vance, so let me ask you, right, what was the most important lesson that you learned while you were in marching band?
Ooh. The most important lesson, I don't learn too many lessons in marching band. The most important lesson I've learned. The most important lesson I learned in marching band is consistency.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is key. If you're consistent out here, you're going to learn your lessons. And the more lessons you learn, people like to say losses, but it's really lessons. And the more lessons you learn as you keep going, you're going to eventually understand how to win.
Right.
Exactly. So
Okay.
that's how I look at it. If you keep being consistent, you're going to find all the avenues you need to make to go through to get where you need to be.
Right. And I know you've been pretty consistent. You know, you're working on your hit or whatever, been in the studio day in, day out. So tell me what that process is like. Like, what is it like for you being in the studio coming up with the hit? Like, walk me through start to finish.
It depends who I'm with, honestly. Because, you know, my boy Yeezy. I got my partner Yeezy, baby. I promise you, he kind of like a mentor to me when it comes to the musical concept. But, you know, Yeezy, if I'm with Yeezy, we might be in his room. And, you know, he got his MacBook, you know what I'm saying, pull the computer out. Like, shoot, Friday, we was in my brother's room. On the real, we was in my brother's room. We went in his closet real quick. Yeezy set up the little auto-tune mic. We got a sock. I promise you, we got a sock. Put it in front of the mic for the pop filter. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the hanger. And, you know, my boy Yeezy was recording us. And we came out with a great song. I promise you.
That's what's up. Okay.
Straight out the closet.
Hey, coming right out of the closet.
No cap. Nah, chill. You're tripping.
Nah, we don't mess with R. Kelly. We don't
Big
mess with R.
chicken,
Kelly.
bro.
But that's what's up, though. So tell me how you and Yeezy met.
Oh, me and Yeezy met in high school. We really wasn't that cool in high school, but we was always like, you know, we was around the same people, you know, real recognized real, so we was always chilling.
Mm-hmm.
And then, really, I went to school, came back, and I got back early. So some people still gone, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was gone. So when I came back, Yeezy was there. I knew Yeezy messing with my boy J-Mo. J-Mo was like my best friend in high school. So I started rocking with Yeezy, bro. Found out he was on the music. I heard his music. I was like, bro, you fine.
So he raps too?
Oh, he do everything just like me. Like, whatever he feel like doing that day, that's what he gonna do.
That's the dude who was on my song that I like. The Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's my boy, Yeezy.
Okay, yep. So that song in particular, The Man, right? Am I saying it right?
That Man.
That Man. If y'all have not heard that, go stream that on YouTube. It's called That Man by William Vance. It's a whole visual out. The visual is very, very nice. Who directed that?
Who directed it? What's my boy name? Cause he be around here a lot. I don't wanna tell you wrong name, but
shout out to the director. You did a really good job on the visuals. Everything was very, very nice.
Terry Michael. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry, bro. I don't know if you listen right now. I'm sorry, bro. Terry Michael. He shot that thing, bro. I gotta watch my mouth. They told me I was a potty mouth. I'm trying so hard, yo. I'm sorry.
Okay, so how did that song come about? Like, did Yazzie?
My boy Yeezy. We was in the really with my boy Coda. Mm-hmm. Me and Coda was really recording this song. We was really trying to like really get on it. You know, we put it's on Apple Music. It's called The Realest, featuring Lil Scrappy. That's my boy Coda. But we was really trying to record that. You know, Yeezy was there. You know, he just was there. So, you know, we laid it down. I was like, dang, bro. He's like, you gotta take the second verse. So, he had on the second verse. We was like, dang. It really happened on accident, so we just made it happen from there.
Okay. So when it comes to like visuals and stuff for your songs, what is that like for you? Like, is it not necessarily hard for you to get the point across in the visual, but is it different? Like, because I know you're an artist, like you really just focus on music and making the music, so everything else outside of that, like, is that weird for you?
No, not really. Like, when you're an artist, you got to make a picture. You know what I'm saying? You got to put a picture to what you're making. So when you actually have the opportunity to put an actual picture, you know, or just like a video to what you're making, you can really incorporate a lot of ideas you hear when you listen to the song. Because, you know, when you go to the studio, you hear it. As soon as you start laying it down, you'll start thinking things in your head like, oh, I could do this, I could do that, you know what I'm saying? Or not even thinking what you could do, it's just what you see, more so like, or how you feel, you know what I'm saying? So when you think of the video, I feel like every time I hear the song, I feel like this, you know? So you try to bring that off to the audience like, this is how I felt when I made this song.
Mm-hmm.
But for more so, that man was more so a song where it was my birthday. I shot that song on my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I had everybody come out, you know what I'm saying? Me and Terrence got, you know, we came to an understanding, oh, we should do something like this. So I was like, okay. Like, he's a great director.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would take nothing from him, you know what I'm saying? No matter all these other distractions in this world. But I would not take that from him. He's a great director, and he helped me put that together.
Right. So do you feel like when it comes to visuals, do you have to have visuals nowadays, or do you feel like with your next single that you're going to be dropping, whenever that is, with whatever song, do you feel like you're going to have a visual for it, or do you think you'll just let the song ride by itself?
I want a visual for it. I would never, if I have an opportunity to make a visual for it, I'm going to have a visual for it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm not going to say you have to have a visual for songs, you know. The girl heard she was making songs for a minute, no visuals. So you don't necessarily have to have visuals, but I like to have visuals.
Yeah, that was a good comparison, because I think a lot of people be sleep on her for real. Like when it comes to her marketing and how she moves and stuff. So speaking of marketing, right? When it comes to your brand, what does the William Vance brand mean?
It represents. As ironic as this might sound to a lot of people who from where I went to high school at, but it more represents loyalty. Loyalty is a very big thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I've had so many disloyal people in my life to the point where I feel like I think I'm crazy now. People think the way I think, they don't like it. But at the end of the day, I gotta make sure I'm good. I gotta make sure I'm doing right for me. Mm-hmm. So loyalty is a big picture, and family was the number one thing to me. I respect my family. Everybody who ride with me, they family. Like, I don't have friends anymore. You either family or you an associate. Like,
right.
One or the other. Like, so family is one of the biggest things I really try to stress.
Right.
For real.
So when it comes to, like I was saying, with your brand and stuff, since you just said what you said, if you take all of that away, right, what would you be left with your brand?
With my brand?
Mm-hmm. Or just you in general? Like, give me a little bit more.
Besides the music, are you saying? Like,
yeah, like just your brand in general. Because I feel like when it comes to music nowadays, in order for you to gain like longevity in the game, people have to be connected to your brand, like you as an actual person.
As a person.
Like, what do you do outside of your music?
I'm a family man, you know, but I play a lot of instruments. I was more so great on the euphonium, but my first instrument, besides the piano, was the saxophone. So I try to get back to the band world more so. If anything else, like I don't want to say I'm deep in the music game, but music is a true passion of mine.
Right.
So when it comes down to anything, I don't want to sound like, I'm on music 24/7. But when it comes down to it, like from the bottom of my heart, I truly am. So
right.
It's just when I had that conversation with people, only certain people would truly understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, I do this artist thing, but when it comes down to it, but besides that, I'm an instrumentalist, I'm a musician. You know what I'm saying? I compose real compositions. Like, I'm a true musician. I'm a true artist.
Right. That's great. Because a lot of people do not know how to read music. Yes. They don't even know what a key is, how to even play the piano. Exactly. Like I was telling you the other day, I thought, right. And that'd be the hardest thing, though. Like, so what is your advice for anybody who is trying to get into that realm of music, like the actual structure, the science of it?
One thing I would say, understanding music and the background and the theory and the analysis of it will truly put you one step ahead, because you'll go into the studio, you'll know what key you want it in already, you're going to know if you're hearing the right pitches. When you hear the beat, you're going to already know the type of melodies you're going to use before you even hop on the track. Like, understanding music is a very big key to me, and it'll speed it up. So I just feel like the music background is nothing but an advantage to me.
Right, and it is an advantage. But, y'all, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come right back with more William Vance. Y'all, he ain't going nowhere, and neither are you, so stay tuned in. It's your girl, Taylor Wayla, signing off. Let's be real.
What's up?